Hello, everybody. Third video today. Lovely. Alrighty. So this isn't usually what I do. 3 videos a day. Yes, don't expect it, because thought I'd give you guys some stuff. That way you guys can all enjoy this lovely what if of part 2. What if Deku had the powers of Quantum Break as a quirk, I guess, or whatever. Alrighty. So, I'm going to give Deku something awesome. So, if you ever seen Batman Telltale series, Enemy Within, then you know about this gun. This gun has 2 functions. We're going to basically mainly go with one of the functions only. And that function is, it is a stun gun. It shoots out these bullets that stun people. It provides enough electricity to render the person unconscious. And that's what I'm going to give Deku. Yes. I'm also giving him something else, but we are going to do this, well, it's going to come out later. But yeah, he's going to have something awesome, and you'll see what that is. And anyway, so this is what's going to happen. Deku, written exam, easy. He gets to focus because he freezes time in the middle of it. Like, once it starts, he freezes time and blows through it. He gets done with it the fastest, and he makes it into first place because he doesn't have to worry about a time limit. He was doing it for about a solid 2 days. Yeah. He was focusing on all the answers, getting it all done. Went to a library. Yeah, so he yeah. Oh, and only when he's running does he need to, like, hold his breath to, like, activate, the whole thing. But yeah, he could just freeze time whenever, really. Get some free sleep, etc. Anywho, yes, we're doing this. Awesome. So, Deku, mental age would be like 20, but I don't know. Depending on how many times he's freeze time. So yeah, Deku, brokenly overpowered, is on time for the practical exam. Now, yeah, we're doing this. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. So, Deku getting in the front, and by the way, he did not trip, because he just froze time and got there first before anyone else. So yeah, Deku, he's in the front, and Ida walks up to him and is like, what's your quirk? Because I'm trying to stay clear out of your way. You seem like you're in a running stance. And Deku says, you'll see, and try and keep up. Ida just, like, brushes it off like, oh, it's probably nothing. But yeah, it's gonna be something. So yeah, Deku, he doesn't have his gun yet, because I'm going to give that to him when we're doing the hero versus villains. Yeah, I'm making this a long one, alright? So, yeah. Deku, he's going to be having some awesome stuff happen here. So, let's get to it. Alrighty. Deku, he is going to be, once it starts, he's going to run. And it's going to, basically, everybody's going to be blown back by this. Ida's even watching in shock, seeing a guy who just runs extremely fast, punching robots everywhere. And as soon as he stops, there's a huge pile of dust just following him. And all the teachers, all the people that are watching him, are just blown away by how fast he just ran. And Deku just racked up a solid 100 points. Because he just punched and broke through several robots. He even went through a 0-pointer's leg. Yeah. He didn't phase through it. He went through it. He broke through it. Kicking style, baby. Anywho. Yeah, so Deku, as he's just chilling out, catching his breath, he sees a bunch of people running and Uraraka trapped. Deku rushes over to the scene and thinking, literally, he thinks, I can't do anything, this girl's trapped, I gotta protect her. He puts his hands out, and as he puts his hands out, instantly, he feels nothing. Everything. Well, not everything, but the punch, the leg, pretty much it was gonna punch him, and Deku holding out his hands, the punch just pushes, and it's a pretty hard punch, and it just stops, creating a huge shockwave behind him, left and right, and it breaks the robot's arm. And at that moment, he created a time shield. A shield that breaks physics, pretty much. And Deku, after that, quickly freezes time, gets the rubble off of Uraraka, and gets her to safety. Mind you, heat of the moment. He didn't know what to do. So he goes and gets her out of harm's way. And instantly, he goes back and runs at this robot and jumps and punches it into the face. And instantly, that robot's face just got completely just blown off, pretty much. Like, there's a hole going through it. And Deku lands on the robot, jumps off and lands onto a building, well, catches himself picking himself up on top of a building. Yeah. So Deku just did that, yeah. And he's catching his breath on top of that building. And when everybody's done watching in just complete shock by what Deku has just done, they ask him what his power is, and he says time manipulation. He can manipulate time but can't go back or forward. He can only manipulate it, like freeze time and do stuff like that. And they basically said, what was that thing you just did? And he says he doesn't know, it was just a heat of the moment thing. And they just think, well, we can leave it to you on what it was, but it looked almost like a shield from our perspective. And I'm gonna say this right here, it was like how the whole shield looked was kind of like a mirror being shattered, like everything was like shattering, and it looked like kind of like right here with what's going on here, kind of looked like that almost. And it was a really nice white, and it was like beautiful and everything. It was really amazing. And yeah, that's basically what went down. So yeah, Deku's broken. Anything else? No. Alright, cool. So, Deku will also, after that, he's going to be training a bit more. And he did get some hero suit going on, but he doesn't really want exactly a flashy suit. So he's going for more of a leather jacket kind of deal, like what the main character in this is having. This whole kind of style. Just more casual and more easily movable. Looser and stuff like that. And Deku, he's, in those few weeks, he's learning how to move around a little bit tactically. He's playing a video game or two. Let's say it's the Division. And he's seeing how they're moving tactically. And he decides how about he tries it. So, within that week, he creates a new move. And that move, it allows him to pretty much teleport between cover. It's almost like Blink from Dishonored, just he moves really fast. It's like a time jump. He jumps and he's able to get there. And it's almost like completely invisible, the jump. So no one sees him do it, really. Like, they'll see like one after image, but that's it. And yeah, that's basically what it is. So yeah, when Deku gets into UEA on the first day. Everyone's crowded around him. They're all asking, what's his quirk? What's his quirk? He explains his quirk down to every last detail. And then Aizawa comes in, and it's time for the test. Now, Deku, he's built. He looks like a boxer built. He's got abs and everything. And when he takes it off his shirt, they see, like, some old bruises and stuff like that. And he's pretty ripped. And the guys are like, Jesus, he's gonna take all the ladies. Basically, what ends up happening is Deku, speed-wise, he beats everyone. Strength-wise, he beats everyone because he's using his quirk. And when it's for the ball throw, oh boy. So what he does is, he freezes time, puts it in the air, lets it stay there. And, well, actually, no. He freezes, no, he doesn't freeze time. He throws it up in the air, shoots a concentrated, like, time freeze on it. And then, with all of his might, in one punch, and with his ability while running, he punches it, having a shockwave pretty much push it almost. And he throws 2 of these punches. And instantly, it goes so far. It goes into space. Well, it goes into orbit. Let's go with that. It goes into orbit, making him go into either first or second place. I would say first, sharing it with Uraraka. Yeah. Yeah, I would say second or first. Around there. You guys can decide on which ones you would like. I don't know how it would work. But yeah, he's got a lot of force. So yeah, everyone is amazed by his power, and Mineta is booted out of there. We're kicking him out. We're getting him out of there. He's gone. Alright? Screw Mineta. We don't need a perv. Alright. Yeah, so Deku, he is broken. Time for the hero versus villains. Oh boy. So, Deku, being the most overpowered one in the class, he's not given a partner. Reason why? It's an unfair advantage. And Uraraka would need to go with an invisible girl, or whoever Mineta was with, to make it fair. Actually, should we? I'm going to probably add a character into this class. She's an awesome character. Kendo. You know, the girl, red hair, hot. You know what I'm about. Yeah, alright. She's one character in the entire anime that I like, alright? And who's a girl. I hate Uraraka, alright? But you don't see me complain about it. She makes her hand expand. Yeah, that girl. Goddamn, she's hot. Anyways. Yeah. Fuck. Where was I going with this? Yeah, alright. She's in the class now. I'd say she would fit. She'd team up with Deku. We're going with this, alright? She teams up with Deku. Now, Uraraka, yes, they're probably one of the most interesting pair, but spatial manipulation with time manipulation, kind of the same thing. Gravity is time. If you manipulate gravity, you manipulate time, so that's how it is. So, Deku, he's going to be partnered up with Kendo, who also knows martial arts. Fun. So Deku has the long range, and he's got his good old disco gun. And mind you, this part here is blue. So Deku, he's walking in with that, and he's got like a holster on his hip, so he can holster his weapon. And yeah, and he's also got a holster within his jacket. And that's with another one, so you can kind of like dual wield it, I guess. But he's mostly having it there as like a spare, just in case it breaks or it gets like knocked out of his hand. so he doesn't have to retrieve it. And he's got magazines all along his waist. He's like Gunslinger at this point. So when Deku encounters Bakugo, he freezes him immediately and shoots several rounds into the bubble, all of them hitting Bakugo at once, shocking him into insanely amount, knocking him out, and almost, I guess, yeah, knocking him out, yeah. He's a big boy, he can take it. He's got like 16 on him. I guess the gun can handle that. It's a different model. It's more like an M19. No, more like an M19. I'm trying to think of the Call of Duty gun that was using it. It's in Modern Warfare. It's that little wimpy pistol. Like 16 bullets, I think. Anywho, yeah, it's got around that many. And he just unloaded it all in Bakugo. So then Deku reloads his gun, and when they get to Ida, Kendo is fighting her hardest, but she gets beaten badly. Speed overpowers raw strength sometimes. So Deku, moving between cover, is shooting at Ida, who dodges one barely, but hits him in the leg, shocking him. And seeing how he's got a lot of metal on him, it conducts with it. And he's basically almost down. So Deku freezes the ground he's about to step on, which freezes him, and he shoots one, aiming right into his back, and then touches the bomb and wins. The shock then hits him, and it hits hard. So yeah, Kendo is now in class 1A, and yeah, Deku's OP, yay. Okay. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day and a good night. Peace out.